Hi everybody, Jack Cook from Experience Mobility and Mobility Site. I'm sitting in the heart of Amish country in Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Just drove down here, and before we left I had a package arrive at the house. So I wanted to see what was there, and I opened it up, and all of a sudden inside the package was this briefcase, which I didn't want to open because it came from Nokia. I had to get down here, and I was excited the whole way. I wanted to share the experience with you. This is, I'm part of the Nokia program. They're asking me to check out some of their devices, and this is kind of a neat little briefcase that they packaged a new Nokia E-Series phone in. So we're going to take a look at it for the first time. So what I'm going to do is attempt to open it up, and I'll show you just what I'm seeing, if I can open it. Here we go. Oh, I have to turn it upside down. Here we go. And this is what I'm getting right here. And so we're going to take a quick peek at it. Kind of a neat little package and neat little briefcase. But this is the Nokia E75. I don't know too much about it, and that's why they sent it to me, so that I can take a peek at it, and I thought that I would share a little bit of it with you. So we'll open it up, and I can see inside we have another box within a box. A lot of packaging to this. This is the E75, and oh, I have another box within a box. I mean, are they kidding me? Look at this, all these boxes, a lot of packaging. And so now what we have, we finally have, and take a look at this, kind of a nice, neat little setup. All right, it's kind of like a present being sent to you. It's all packaged very nicely. This is the device, and we'll talk more about that in a second. We'll see what comes in the box. Of course, what we have is the USB cable, and we have this for syncing. And we'll see what else we have. We have a headset, a wired headset, and we have a battery, and of course the battery is, I can't read it, well, we'll see what it says here. It's 3.7 volt battery, and there's no indication that I can see on it right now, but how long that will last. But usually the Nokia batteries last a fairly lengthy time. And we have the AC charger, and unfortunately this is the charger that I need to get a US adapter for it, and I'm not sure I have one in my utility bag, so we may not be able to power it up on the trip. And what we see, we have one manual here, this talking about Nokia maps, and there's just another one just to get a little bit more out of the E75, and then of course, as always, the user manual. And the user manual is a little over 100 pages, about 125 pages or so. And Nokia always does a pretty great job dealing with each aspect of a device. So, of course, we all hate manuals, but I generally look at the Nokia manuals. They do a great job talking about all the features. So most importantly, let's take a look at the device itself. And we'll try to zoom up just a little bit on the device, if we can. What's kind of neat about this device, it's a slider device. So here it looks like it's a candy bar phone with just a numeric keypad, T9 keypad. But now they have the slider, all right, and there's a QWERTY keyboard. And I have to tell you, I like the action on it. It absolutely snaps. I like the color. Very nice, and the cover just snaps off, and it's a metal cover, it's not plastic. And inside is a place where I'll be able to take and put the SIM, memory card, all right, and the battery. Very, very nice. Well, more about this a little bit later, but I wanted you to be able to see it for the first time as I saw it. I'm pretty impressed. It's very thin with a slider. I don't think I've had a device that's been as thin as this with a sliding keypad. Really, really nice. Very comfortable in the hand. The screen is a pretty decent size, and I'll talk about the specs in just a second. It's a really nice looking device. I'm looking forward to trying this. I have to find a charger now because I've got to plug this in. So I thought I'd take a couple of seconds just to show you a little bit about this device. First of all, when you're looking at the front of the device, right up here on the left-hand side is the light sensor. And if you look to the right, this is a secondary camera, so this will be kind of cool. This device that appears right in between is the earpiece, which is fairly large. It gives a lot of flexibility. As we look down on the devices, we have your navigation key, and then if we look here, this is a home key, and just below the home key is your call key. Looking to the right, right over here, we have a selection key that you'll use for picking different options as you scroll through your items. And then if you look to the right, this is the end call and also an email key, which is kind of cool. You can get a pretty good view of this particular keyboard. It's well laid out. I like in the center on the 5 key. If you look closely, you can see those little vertical bars. Well, that's great when you're at night time. You can feel it. You know where you are, and then you can take and go to keys pretty easily. Looking on the left side, what we have are two flip-up type tabs. The one that's on the right is a micro USB connector, and the one that's on the left is the memory card slot. You can see where the memory card goes if I just roll it down. I have the back cover off because I just took and I put in my singular SIM, which slides in there, and now the battery will just clip in the back. So we'll just take it. We'll try that battery. It goes in pretty easily. Now that we're on the back, we'll see if one-handed I can take and put the cover back on, which it does. And again, I want to point out that this is a metal cover. This isn't a cheap plastic cover. Nokia makes a pretty neat phone. They really do. And if you look up here, you can see the camera. There's a flash, and this looks like it's a self-portrait mirror. And then this over here is the loudspeaker, so that you have it. So what you have is a mirror, you have the flash, the main camera, and then a loudspeaker on the back. Looking at the bottom of the device, you can see the jack to take and to plug in the Nokia charger. If we look on the right side, on the left we have the camera, then we have the volume up and volume down keys, and in the center that's a push to talk, also a mute key. And at the top we have the jack for your headset, and which by the way is a 3.5 jack. So all in all, that's really very, very cool. Again, first impressions are pretty good. I really like the slide-out keyboard. It's very nice. It has a pretty decent feel to it. You're able to take it to navigate pretty easily with this. I think it's going to be really a slick device, and I'm really impressed pressing the keys. Again, now typical with Nokia, when you press the power key and when you know that it's charged, if your device is charged and you're turning it on, you get to feel a little vibration. And here the Nokia symbol is just coming on. There you can see it, and we're going to try it for the very first time.